Have you ever wondered what it truly takes to spend nearly an entire day suspended in the air, crossing oceans and continents without touching the ground? Imagine boarding an aircraft in Singapore's bustling Changi Airport at sunrise, and finally stepping off in New York City 19 hours later or without a single layover. This remarkable feat of modern engineering represents one of aviation's greatest triumphs, the ultra-long-haul flight. Today, passengers routinely embark on journeys exceeding 18 hours, traversing distances that would have seemed impossible just decades ago. Welcome to the World Documentaries, where we explore the extraordinary stories behind humanity's greatest achievements. In this episode, we delve into the fascinating world of ultra-long-haul aviation, examining how cutting-edge technology, innovative design, and decades of aeronautical research have transformed what was once an endurance test into a surprisingly manageable experience. From the revolutionary aircraft that make these journeys possible to the science behind passenger well-being at 40,000 feet, we'll uncover the remarkable evolution of long-distance air travel, historical context, from impossible to inevitable. The concept of non-stop intercontinental flight once belonged firmly in the realm of fantasy. In aviation's early decades, aircraft required frequent refueling stops, turning transcontinental journeys into multi-day odysseys punctuated by countless landings at remote airfields. Commercial aviation during the mid-20th century meant accepting the reality of layovers, transfers, and fragmented itineraries that could stretch simple point-to-point journeys into exhausting marathons spanning several days. Passengers endured cramped quarters, limited amenities, and the constant disruption of repeatedly boarding and disembarking. The transformation began in earnest during the jet age, when manufacturers realized that passenger comfort and operational efficiency demanded revolutionary thinking. Engineers understood that extending range wasn't merely about larger fuel tanks. It required reimagining every aspect of aircraft design, from aerodynamics to cabin pressurization systems. The challenge was formidable. How could an aircraft remain airborne for nearly 20 hours while maintaining conditions that would leave passengers physically and mentally depleted? This question drove decades of innovation, ultimately culminating in the specialized long-range aircraft we see dominating today's most ambitious routes. Engineering marvel: the Airbus A350-900 ULR. Singapore Airlines Airbus A350-900 ULR stands as perhaps the most impressive example of purpose-built ultra-long-range aircraft design. This extraordinary machine tackles the demanding Singapore to New York route, covering approximately 9,487 miles in roughly 19 hours of continuous flight, currently the world's longest commercial route. What makes this aircraft exceptional isn't simply its extended fuel capacity, but rather the comprehensive approach engineers took toward passenger comfort and operational efficiency. Interestingly, to maximize range, the aircraft carries only business class and premium economy seats, eliminating traditional economy class entirely. The cabin environment represents a quantum leap forward in passenger well-being technology. Unlike conventional aircraft where passengers gradually feel increasingly uncomfortable as hours accumulate, the A350 ULR employs advanced air circulation systems that maintain superior air quality throughout extended flights. The lighting system utilizes sophisticated LED technology programmed to mimic natural circadian rhythms, gradually transitioning through color temperatures that help passengers adjust to crossing multiple time zones. Even the cabin's physical dimensions received special attention. Straighter sidewalls and floors provide noticeably more shoulder and headroom, while enhanced seat spacing acknowledges that personal space becomes increasingly precious during marathon flights. Revolutionary design: the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. When Boeing introduced the 787 Dreamliner, they weren't simply creating another long-range aircraft. They were fundamentally rethinking how technology could combat the physiological challenges of extended air travel. Qantas operates these remarkable machines on the demanding Perth to London route, spanning 8,988 miles across approximately 17 hours and 45 minutes of flight time. The Dreamliner's most revolutionary feature addresses one of long-haul travel's most persistent problems: the extremely dry cabin air that leaves passengers dehydrated, fatigued, and uncomfortable. Traditional aluminum aircraft maintain cabin humidity levels around 4%, creating desert-like conditions. The Dreamliner's advanced composite construction allows cabin systems to maintain humidity levels up to 15%, nearly 4 times higher than conventional aircraft, dramatically reducing passenger discomfort. This seemingly simple improvement yields profound benefits: reduced eye irritation, lessened throat dryness, diminished headaches, and overall improved passenger condition upon arrival. The aircraft's oversized windows feature electronic dimming technology rather than traditional pull-down shades, allowing passengers individual control while enabling crew to manage cabin lighting seamlessly. Additionally, the cabin pressure is maintained at an equivalent altitude of 6,000 feet rather than the typical 8,000 feet, reducing physiological stress significantly during these extended journeys. The science of passenger well-being. Understanding passenger physiology during ultra-long flights requires examining how extended periods at altitude affect human bodies. Commercial aircraft typically cruise at altitudes where cabin pressure equals conditions found at 6,000 to 8,000 feet elevations, significantly lower pressure than sea level. This reduced pressure, combined with low humidity and restricted movement, creates a perfect storm of factors that can leave passengers feeling depleted. Blood oxygen levels decrease slightly, circulation slows due to prolonged sitting, and dehydration accelerates in the dry environment. Modern ultra-long-haul aircraft combat these challenges through integrated systems designed around human biology. Enhanced air filtration systems maintain fresh air circulation throughout the cabin, dramatically reducing stuffiness and maintaining better air quality throughout the flight. Cabin pressure systems on newer aircraft like the 787 maintain conditions equivalent to 6,000 feet rather than 8,000, reducing physiological stress by approximately 25%. These seemingly modest improvements compound over 18 to 20 hours, making substantial differences in passenger condition. Airlines have also revised service protocols specifically for ultra-long routes, timing meal services and cabin lighting adjustments to align with destination time zones, helping passengers begin adjusting their circadian rhythms before arrival. Strategic advantages. Why direct makes difference. The appeal of ultra-long-haul flights extends far beyond mere convenience. They represent fundamental advantages in modern global travel. Traditional multi-leg journeys to distant destinations typically involve 8 to 10 hours of initial flight time, followed by several hours navigating through unfamiliar airports during layovers, then another lengthy flight segment. This fragmented approach not only adds considerable total travel time but also introduces multiple opportunities for delays, missed connections, and lost luggage. Passengers arrive at destinations more exhausted from the disruption than from the actual flying. Direct ultra-long-haul routes eliminate these complications entirely while offering surprising benefits. Contrary to intuition, many travelers report feeling more rested after a single long flight than after equivalent journey time split across multiple segments with layovers. The continuous flight allows for sustained rest periods. Passengers can settle in, sleep for extended periods, and maintain their personal routines without interruption. Airlines equip these routes with enhanced amenities, superior entertainment systems, improved meal services with multiple full dining experiences, and more attentive cabin service. The premium passengers place on saving time and reducing travel complexity has proven so valuable that airlines continue expanding ultra-long-haul networks despite higher operational costs. Practical wisdom. Mastering the long-haul experience. Experienced long-haul travelers develop strategies that transform potentially grueling journeys into manageable, even comfortable experiences. Seat selection becomes paramount when facing 18+ hours aloft. Window seats offer the advantage of cabin walls for leaning and uninterrupted sleep, while aisle seats provide freedom of movement for those requiring frequent stretching or restroom access. Checking in precisely when online systems open, typically 48 to 72 hours before departure, secures optimal seating choices. Savvy travelers also recognize that partially booked flights offer opportunities for requesting seat changes once aboard, potentially securing extra space for enhanced comfort. Strategic interaction with cabin crew can significantly improve your journey. Inquiring about available upgrades costs nothing and occasionally yields surprising results, as airlines sometimes offer discounted premium class seats when cabins aren't full. Don't hesitate to request additional meals if hungry. Catering typically includes extra portions for this exact purpose. Asking for supplementary comfort items like extra blankets, eye masks, or earplugs demonstrates proactive self-care that crew members happily support. Wardrobe choices matter tremendously. Loose, layered clothing accommodates fluctuating cabin temperatures while preventing circulation problems associated with restrictive garments. Maintaining hydration through frequent water consumption and performing periodic stretching exercises every few hours preserves physical well-being throughout extended flights. The future takes flight. The ultra-long-haul revolution continues accelerating as manufacturers develop even more capable aircraft and airlines expand direct connections between previously isolated city pairs. Current research explores flights potentially exceeding 20 hours, with routes like Sydney to London and New York representing the next frontier. These developments reflect not merely engineering ambition, but genuine understanding of passenger preferences. Travelers consistently demonstrate willingness to choose longer single flights over fragmented multi-leg journeys when given the option. The economic viability of these routes validates their value proposition. As we've discovered throughout this exploration, modern ultra-long-haul flying represents far more than simple endurance tests. Through revolutionary aircraft design, advanced understanding of passenger physiology, and thoughtful service protocols, these marathon journeys have evolved into surprisingly manageable experiences. Whether you're a business traveler maximizing productivity or a leisure passenger minimizing travel disruption, ultra-long-haul routes offer compelling advantages. Here at the World Documentaries, we're passionate about uncovering the extraordinary stories behind everyday experiences. If you enjoyed this journey through aviation's cutting edge, please Please subscribe to our channel, give this video a like, and share your own long-haul flight experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear what strategies work best for you. Until next time, keep exploring the remarkable world around us.